So this video is all about how we can consume JSON to our project. So for that, we have to create a controller class. We have created consuming JSON controller class. And in this class, we need to annotate this class with the REST controller and the request mapping. Request mapping just give the trigger URL as user or anything, right? We can give as JSON. Okay. So inside this class, we can create a method. Let's say method will be of type string, which is string type method, public string type method, which is named as uh, consume, init consume. This method will have parameter. With this method will iterate it way as we need to post map it, right? So we use post mapping, and we can also use get mapping. Uh, but we need to create the object or the data, so we are using the post mapping. Also, we need to create request mapping here also. So no need to create request mapping. We are using post mapping. In post mapping, let's say the URL will be uh, data. Okay. Here we will use map, Java utility map, and we'll say uh, we will get the data as string or integer. Let's say we are getting a string with an object type of uh, value. Let's store it in object. Let's say object is um, data. No, let's say object will be obj. Okay, and it should, okay, what we can do is we can use void also, so there will be no return type. So now we use postman, and here let's say we have our in our localhost we have JSON data, right? We have used data here and JSON in the class, so everything's fine here. Let's create a key value pair or API or data to send or data to consume. Let's say, yeah, first we need to use a string, right? Let's say name with a value of a string type, or let's say name will be right there, comma, second, let's say roll number of EMP ID, let's say EMP ID. EMP ID value will be 1, 2, okay, 8, 0, anything. And uh, we can do is we can say city, okay, let's say city will value a string. So I think this is enough. So now let's go back to our program. So we have a string, means the key is always a string, and value will can be integer and float and string. So we are using object here. Also, before mapping, we'll use response request body here to get the data or consume the data. Here, let's shout uh, let's shout the obj dot, let's say obj, okay, first let's say obj, and we need to create uh, let's create another package here. Let's create package model. Okay, models. Inside models, let's create a Java class called mm, anything, right? Let's give a name. Let's say JSON data. JSON data. So what's happening here is the the object which is in form of JSON object here in the postman. So this is a JSON object, right? What's happening is the request body is converting that JSON into a Java object. This is our Java object. So JSON is converting that object, JSON object, into a Java object by using serialization. So this term is very important, serialization. It's just a conversion from JSON to JSON object to Java object. Why we do that? Because here in Postman, uh, these object, this JSON object can be from any type of application like React application, from browser, or from another type of JavaFX application. So we need to convert them into a format which Java understands. So this is serialization, which is done by request body. Okay, so let's run our program here and test if it's running or not. Let's go to main, run our program. Let's see if there is an error or not. Okay, so everything is fine here. Let's go to Postman. The method we have used post. Let's click send. Okay, so here we have got name Aditya, employee ID 12080, and daily. So we have consumed the data or the object here, right? So also what we can do is we can do shout inside shout. Let's say object dot get, we can get name. Okay, let's say name, and let's rerun the project, or we can just do this. Okay, the project is running again. Let's do this again. So here we are getting object. Also we have specified what we want. So object.get, we have specified that we don't need a name. So it checks for the key value with key which having a name, and we got data here. So we have a better way also of doing this. Uh, that way we can create what we can do is in place of map, let's say we can do is we can say animals or anything, animals, or we can say anything else. Let's say animals only, or details. Let's say details. Okay, so we need to make this class. So create class. And we need to create this class not inside a controller. We need to create this class into another package. Let's say the package name will be we need to modules, right? Models. We need to create under models. So we have our class here under models. Inside this class, okay, we are getting error. Let's say what's the error? Okay, okay. Need to comment this out, and in this here we can do is uh, we can say we need to create a variables name string type of name public uh, int empid public string what we have here state or we'll use city. Okay, we'll use city. So name should be same everywhere. So now we have to create getter and setters. Go to getter generate. Uh, Click on getter setters. Select all. Yep, create a getter setters, and here we have to use the toString method. Select all. Enter. Okay. So I think everything is fine here. Let's go to our project. Back go to our class. Here we can say details shout details dot we can say get we can't say get. Okay, we can't say get this. Okay, let's try to run this. Go to postman send. Okay. So we have got our details here. Let's have name, employee, and city. So we can use a type of list or an yes or array type. For that let's say we can use list type of objects, right? List type of JSON objects. So let's say list okay, plus page. So in Postman we can do this do this. Okay, so now let's send the data. Let's see if a program has consumed it or not. Yes, so program has consumed it. You can see here. You can say let's say shout. Let's see how many times we have the object. Let's say size. Okay, details dot size. We need to know the size of the object or how many objects we have. So let's go to here. Let's send it again. Okay, so here the size is 3. Okay, let's make it better. Size. Okay, so save the program and send data again. So the size is 3. If we increase the size, let's say we have increased another object, copy this and send. So the size is 4 now. Okay. So that's all. We also can create an array here. In place of list, we can also create an array and we can consume it also. So I think that's all for the video. We have seen how we can consume the JSON object and serialize it or use serialization to uh, convert it into a Java object. We have used two types of method here. First, we have uh, used a normal type, and here we have used last we have used by creating another class, and through that we have consumed the data, right? So that's all.